Hello everyone, it's Kaylynn Strain coming at you yet again with another review. This one is going to be menu number 1 for the meal cold weather, the beef stroganoff with noodles. I know my camera's tipped down a little bit, you can't really see that, but let me move the camera. There we go. See? Beef stroganoff with noodles, menu number 1. Okay, put that down again. And I did open this previously because I needed to know how many cups and stuff that I needed out. So we've got, we'll start pulling things out. We have the accessory pack. We have the main, which that's going to be a lot of food, which is nice. I love the beef stroganoff. So we've got an apple cinnamon flavored First Strike nutritious energy bar. Now I've never had a First Strike bar before, so this will be my first taste. So I'll put that there. And then I have a beverage powder tropical crunch. Just going to put that up against there. And I know from having one before that I do need to dilute that. So, and then something I've never had before is the strawberry dairy shake. And I am going to be pouring it into this glass here, so we'll just leave it up against there. And then, of course, we have our MRE spoon, which I'll probably use for stirring stuff because I've got my titanium foreignmre.com spork. You can go to foreignmre.com and get your own spork and get your own foreign rations. The last item in here is a fig bar. Now this, from the looks of it, it's very vacuum sealed, and from the looks of it, there's 2 bars in there. So we'll just put that there. I can put that down on the floor. And now we will open, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to again get this started. This is the freeze-dried stroganoff with beef and noodles. And it requires 16 ounces, which is 2 cups. Now this being a mountain house, I will be filling it to slightly less than 2 cups. So let's go here. There we go. Yeah, it ended up being 2 cups. But that's okay. I will actually just pour a little bit back in here. Okay. That should be good there. I do like stroganoff to have some nice gravy, so I don't want to put too little water in there, because then it'll all be dried. We don't like that. Now, okay, we're going to take my trusty little knife, and I'm going to cut this open. Doing this now because I want this to, oh, I don't know if you were able to hear that, but there was a beautiful hiss on that. It was so nice, vacuum sealed, and I was talking over it. Silly me. Make a point of not doing that next time. Okay, so now, open this up. Let's do a little crunchy crunch to loosen things up here. There we go. I think that's the beef with covered in sauce. Oh, nice. I am actually going to have to pause this for a second because I need to go and get my stirring implement, my chopstick. Okay, everyone, I am back with my chopstick for stirring, and this one says wait 10 minutes. Ingredients is this cooked beef with beef flavoring, salt, sour cream, mushrooms, corn, oil with spice extract, less than 2% non-fat dry milk, dehydrated onion, dried beef stock, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, soybean oil, lemon juice concentrate, and lemon oil, beef flavor, salt, cane molasses, white pepper, garlic powder, and then noodles. So, that there's not really a smell to it at this point because it's dry. Pour in that water, and then we can start with the stirring. The stroganoff is supposed to have a nice saucy gravy with it, so. Okay, we're going to pick this up for a bit and do the little squishy on the bottom. Make sure there's no bits that haven't gotten wet. That's good. And then we just do more of a stir in here. Okay. Oh, I just licked the chopstick. That's going to be good. Just from the chopstick, I can taste the mushrooms and the cream and stuff in there. So I'll be telling you a little story about this in a bit too. But while this is heating, I am going to open up the accessory pack first here. So, because I want to get the coffee up, get it going. Okay. So we dump out the accessory pack. Of course, we have our standard peppermint flavored laxative. We have Bill's Brew coffee. We have our creamer, non-dairy dry. We have hot sauce. We have sugar. We have toilet paper / napkin / whatever. We have the brown package white tip matches. And our latex-free moist towelette, which I will probably end up using. For the coffee this time, I'm going to use the sugar this time. So let's get the coffee going first before I open the other two items here and get the cold drinks going. So there is the Bill's Brew coffee, nice, no dry mold, very fine powder. Then we've got our sugar, or sugar is sugar. And then we have our creamer, non-dairy dry. Okay, didn't spill either of them. Yay! I didn't drop the sugar or dump the creamer all over myself. So that's good, and that looks great. Pour that in there. And I am very bad for accidentally burning myself on the kettle here. So what I will do is I'm going to actually put the mug here, pour the coffee, pour the hot water into the mug to make the coffee, and then I'm going to put that back there so I won't hit it by accident. And this is where we will break out the MRE spoon and actually use it. Okay, here we go. And now, let's do the First Strike Energy Bar, the apple cinnamon flavor. I love apple cinnamon, so I think I'm going to like this. Okay, I was hoping there might be a hiss there, but it went too fast. These are cool. Oh, you can really smell the apple cinnamon there, but it's very pliable. Looks good. Let's put that there. Now for the fig bars. Okay, let's first move that wrapper to my garbage pile. There we go. Big bars. That first strike bar is kind of sticky. Okay, there we go. Now, and yep, I was right. There are 2 fig bars in here. They're kind of connected, but not really, so they got a bit squished, but they're still okay. Okay, now, strawberry dairy shake. It feels like there's an awful lot of powder in here. Like, it feels like it's full right to the top with powder, but it's probably just that there's no air in there, so. Tap it all down to the bottom. And that's very, very interesting. Your fill line is here. That's the powder level, is to there. So there's a lot of powder. This is going to be a very, very thick shake. Yeah, okay, but we will do it to the fill line. Yes, I creased it so that I can see the fill line inside. I will pour into here. Okay, that's it. There's really not that much water in there. Okay. There's a type 2 strawberry dairy shake. And I still don't know with this ration, with these rations, whether they are 2008 or 2018. So I really don't know. Shaking the heck out of this. Let's see now. You know what? I'm actually going to add, because that stuff is pretty much pudding in there, I'm going to add a little bit more water to this, and I'm going to stir it as well with my chopstick. Because, yes, I love smoothies. I like my smoothies actually drinkable. I don't like having to eat them with a spoon. Okay, that's still really thick, so we can put that glass here, and we will pour this really thick strawberry shake. Yeah, see, that's gloopy and thick, and yep, okay, there we go. Yeah. See how thick that is? And that's with adding at least double the water that they called for. So, yeah, that's pretty thick. Okay, now, the other drink. Sorry, I'm licking the spoon. Okay. Usually I really don't like artificially flavored strawberry stuff, but that actually, it's a combination of artificial and natural flavor, so it actually tastes pretty darn good. Okay, now, let's get my beverage powder tropical punch. That is uber sweet at the level of water, they say, so I'm actually doing this differently. I'm not going to mix it up in here. I'm going to pour it into the glass, and then I'm going to add water, a lot of water, and stir it well. Because, yeah, doing it according to their instructions, it is so sweet, it makes me choke. But this one, like the last one, I noticed it actually contains inulin, which is natural plant-based insulin that counteracts the way high load of sugar in here. Helps to prevent it from triggering diabetic reaction. So, give this a really good stir. And I know people do say that with these drink mixes you should do it with room temperature water, it dissolves better. And to some extent, yes, that's true. The sugars do dissolve better at warmer water. But I use ice cold water to my fridge. You just let it sit for a few minutes and then give it another stir and it'll be fine. Oops, sorry, bumped the table. Now, I do believe that this should be done. I'm going to give it another stir and poke and see if I can feel anything still crunchy in there. Yeah, I think there's still some crunchy bits in there, so I will allow this to sit for a few more minutes. And while it's sitting, I know I don't have a clamp closed, but that water was literally boiling. It's going to stay hot for a while in the bag. Okay, so the apple cinnamon first strike bar. Let's pull it off. It's very chewy, looking very much like toffee or taffy, however you choose to pronounce it. The cinnamon comes through really strong. It has the crunch of the Rice Krispies in it, which is good. I like that. I could eat a lot of that. A lot of those. That's a dangerous snack to have around for me. So the fig bars, yeah, it got a little squished in the packaging, part of the crust stuck in the packaging, but what happens? Tastes like a standard fig Newton that you can buy in the store. Quite good. Okay, so I will try the Billsburg coffee. And it's Billsburg coffee. It's actually quite good. Instant coffee, yes, but it's tasty. The strawberry dairy shake. It is fairly thick, even with double the water. You get the smell of actual real strawberries. So there's a little bit of artificial strawberry in there, but it's more to boost the natural strawberry flavor. And that's good. I've had strawberry flavored protein shakes and stuff, and that is 100 times better. I'll wait on this, let it sit a little bit still. But yeah, with the beef stroganoff, my story of beef stroganoff. When I was a child, I had hip surgery done because I was born pigeon-toed, essentially with my feet turned in like this. It got to a point where I couldn't walk without tripping over my own feet. On the plus side, I could easily tuck my feet behind my neck and walk around on my knuckles. I could flip both feet around backwards and walk with my feet backwards. Used to freak people out doing that. But when I was 8, I had corrective surgery done. They figured out that it was my femurs, my hip bones, or upper leg bones were twisted inwards. And so I had the corrective surgery to do that. They literally broke the bones, rotated them out, put a plate and screws in on both sides, and I was in a children's hospital for 6 months. Thankfully, I'm in Canada. It was all paid for. Yeah, and then I got tired of being in the wheelchair. So one morning I decided to get up and walk down to breakfast with a walker before the bones were set. So that ended up messing up my right leg. It had to be redone again when I was 14. And I still remember this when I was in the hospital post-surgery. I think it was the second day after surgery, and I really wanted to get my IV out. So when the doctor came in to check on my progress in the morning, I asked him, I said, what do I need to do to get this IV out? It's driving me nuts. I had veins blow, and it was purple and black and blue and very, very painful. And he said, well, just tell you what, he says, if you eat all of your dinner tonight, I will allow the nurses to take your IV out. I'm like, okay. I said, do I get a choice of what to eat? He said, oh yeah. He says, you can have a choice. And he gave me a menu list. There was beef stroganoff, there was a cheeseburger, and there was pizza. And I chose the beef stroganoff. And granted, it was a tiny little dish, like maybe 4 mouthfuls that they gave me. But I ate every single bit, and I got the IV out last night. So since then, beef stroganoff has always been one of my favorite meals because it was a liberating meal for me. So that's my beef stroganoff story, and now this should be ready to eat. So let's pour this out onto the tray. Oh, I am looking forward to eating this. Oh, look at that. Oh, something just came out in a big lump. Did I not mix that right? Uh-oh. I hope those noodles there are not crunchy. Oh, no, it's just, they're not. Okay, that's out of there. Oh, that's a large amount of food, but that's good. There's still a little bit in the package, but I'm not worried about that. We can give that another stir now. That dye, how badly it dyes everything. Okay, so now let's try the stroganoff. Oh, that looks so delicious. One of my favorite dishes. This dish represents freedom to me. Oh my God, that is so good. The meat's a little bit chewy, but it's not crunchy. The noodles are perfect. That sauce is just amazing. You can taste the mushrooms. I can taste the garlic, the seasonings in it. I can taste the sour cream. Wow. They did a fantastic job on this one. This is my favorite MRE menu so far. Stroganoff with beef and noodles. Absolutely the best. And not just because of the stroganoff, but the fig bar is delicious. I love fig bars. The apple cinnamon first strike, wonderful flavors. I love apple cinnamon, and that's perfect. With the crunchies in there, it tastes almost like a cobbler type of flavor to it. The coffee, Bill's Brew, is always good, so. This strawberry dairy shake, absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. And of course this, I will just have a taste of this. That, as usual, is very tasty too. Can't really put your finger on what flavor it is. It's a mixed fruit flavor, so. But very much tastes like Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's fruit punch. But, well, this is going to be my dinner tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you see and you're not subscribed yet, please click the like button, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. I am attempting to do 1 video a week upload for this year, and we'll see how that does, how long I can keep that going for, but I will try my best. You can check out my links in the description below, including all of the other reviewers that I watch. They're all great channels. Some of them are new and need new subscribers, so please go on over there and watch them out. Give them a like, give them a watch. And I'll talk to y'all later. Love you all so much. Bye.